It'll be a little messy. Just gonna shovel my hand some slip up here. We'll just see how it goes. There are cracks in the slurry that I painted on inside. It is stiff, it doesn't wiggle. And I have no idea what's going to happen. The bisque is done, and you can see that we did have some crumbles fall off. See, like nothing. Oof. So I'm going to be really careful. I'm going to take it out on its shelf, and then I'm going to spray on a glaze. And hopefully the blowing will knock off the really loose bits, but otherwise I want to try to not break it if possible until we can glaze it and fire it again, and then it'll be a lot stronger. Well, here's what I found in the kiln this morning. Obviously big fail, but I'm surprised that the whole thing just didn't turn into a pile of sand. So, I'm gonna break it. It's very, very fragile. Super cool texture, kind of the bumps. You can see where the clay got pushed through and I painted it on the inside through all the... So, I guess that's a fail. Okay. Oh, of course, off center. Obviously the handles being wider is the biggest issue, so we're going to use this, see how big we can get. I'm not sure you can see, but if I ever made one of these for sale, I would definitely have to make it a little more heavy duty. I can see it flexing a little bit here. Pressure is pretty high. Let it do its thing, no rush. Okay. You see I get tearing along the edge, but I'll push that in and some kind of comes off occasionally, but that's all right. I have a nice flat bottom. Okay, it is the next day. Does this ever happen to you? I hate it when my piece over dries. I haven't stamped my maker's mark on it, and honestly, I was working on it. I got a phone call, and I ended up having to leave town yesterday afternoon. Totally forgot about it. So, my whole plan of carving is out the window, but I do want to put some texture, and you can see that this clay is not as dry as the rim. So I'm going to try to pull some texture across this just to make this a little more interesting, and then we'll let it air dry. Oh, I see I have cracks in my rim. Bummer. Well, no point in chattering it. Boo. So what I want to do here is pinch it in another spot to kind of get rid of the original pinch line. The next thing I want to do is kind of squish down the rest. Okay, so here it is out of the bisque fire. This top screw is a little loose, but it works, and the bottom one works as well, but is significantly more snug. So it's going to go in the kiln tonight, and I think the one interesting test is going to be when it comes out of the kiln, will it leak water? I would be shocked if it did, but I think that's a pretty fun test. I was wondering to myself, do you ever use one of these? This is a something you use to put texture on drywall. So I want to see, can I take this soft clay, pour off the water, and can I spray it on a balloon? And hanging on this tree, I'm going to see, will the clay stick onto this? Can I put a speckledy coating of clay and let it dry and spray it again and again, and then can I deflate the balloon just at the right time so it doesn't crack? We'll see. Spray on a second coat now, and then we'll let that dry even more. I've successfully cut it out of the tree, and you can see I have it on a rope, and I have some clean dry plaster right here, and I'm going to try to lower it down, set it down, and we'll let it rest there until we decide to pop it. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to cut all the way through. Oh, there it goes. Oh, it's collapsing. Oh no. Oh no, it's shrinking huge. Ah! Oh no. Oh, this is totally not working. I'm going to hold the string. Oh my gosh. Oh, the humanity. Oh no. It just keeps getting smaller. So here they are, maybe an hour after I finished spraying them. I'm really worried that this balloon is gonna rip. So I have this foot I've thrown, and I'm gonna just lower it down and try to take some of the weight off the balloon. Well, this is what I woke up to this morning. Catastrophic failure. Man, I felt so good about this one. I really thought this one was gonna make it. I brought it inside, I hung it up, tied it with a rope like I did before, and I turned my back and the rope slipped and it just took a chunk out of the side. Okay, I'm doing it one more time. Feels a little bit like Kick the Ball Charlie Brown, but well, I just came to check on the balloon. It was looking so good. And the airline couldn't handle the weight.